The electric vehicle world just got a serious jolt with the arrival of the 2026 BYD Sealion 7. As competition heats up in the global EV market, BYD is stepping forward with what could easily be its most compelling SUV yet. Combining sleek styling, high performance, cutting-edge technology, and surprising affordability, the Sealion 7 might be the vehicle that makes you rethink everything you thought you knew about Chinese EVs. Let's start with the design. The Sealion 7 is nothing short of a head-turner, with smooth aerodynamic lines, a low and wide stance, and a front fascia that blends futuristic sharpness with an aggressive SUV presence. It looks like it belongs on both the highway and the set of a sci-fi movie. At first glance, it might even remind you of some European luxury brands, but the Sealion 7 has a distinctive identity of its own. Its LED light bar stretches across the front, giving it a signature lighting look, and the rear is equally dramatic with sculpted taillights and a floating roof effect that screams premium. Under the hood, or rather, under the floor, things get even more interesting. The 2026 Sealion 7 is built on BYD's E-Platform 3.0, which is optimized for electric performance. It offers both single-motor rear-wheel drive and dual-motor all-wheel drive versions, with power outputs ranging from a respectable 230 horsepower to a seriously impressive 650 horsepower in the top trim. That version is capable of sprinting from 0 to 60 in under 4 seconds, putting it in the league of some performance SUVs that cost twice as much. Range anxiety? Not here. Depending on the configuration, the Sealion 7 offers between 550 and 700 kilometers of range on a single charge, thanks to BYD's latest Blade battery technology. These lithium iron phosphate batteries are not only safer, but also more durable and less prone to degradation over time. Fast charging is another strong point, with the Sealion 7 supporting 800V architecture on higher trims. That means you can add hundreds of kilometers of range in just a few minutes at compatible fast chargers. Step inside, and you're greeted with a cabin that feels more like a tech lounge than a traditional car interior. The centerpiece is a massive, rotating touchscreen display, a hallmark of BYD's latest models. It's loaded with the Die-Link infotainment system, offering crisp graphics, intuitive controls, and plenty of connectivity options. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, built-in voice assistant, it's all here. There's also a fully digital instrument cluster and an optional head-up display that projects key info right onto the windshield. The materials feel upscale throughout the cabin. Soft touch surfaces, ambient lighting, and a panoramic sunroof create a sense of space and luxury. The seats are supportive and well cushioned, and there's plenty of room for passengers in both rows. Cargo space is competitive, and with the rear seats folded, the Sealion 7 becomes a practical hauler for road trips or weekend adventures. On the road, the Sealion 7 is smooth, quiet, and responsive. The ride quality is refined, absorbing bumps with ease while still maintaining a planted, confident feel at higher speeds. The steering is precise and nicely weighted, especially in the sportier trims, and the regenerative braking can be adjusted to suit your driving style. Whether you're commuting in the city or carving up a winding mountain road, this SUV feels like it belongs. BYD hasn't skimped on safety either. The Sealion 7 is packed with driver assistance features, including adaptive cruise control, lane keeping, assist, blind spot monitoring, automatic emergency braking, and a 360-degree camera system. It's designed to meet the latest global safety standards and has already performed well in early crash tests. What makes the Sealion 7 even more compelling is its value proposition. BYD is targeting global markets with this SUV, including Europe, Australia, and parts of Asia. And while pricing will vary by region, early indications suggest it will undercut many rivals while offering more tech, more performance, and better range. That combination could make it a serious disruptor, especially in markets where EV prices are still a barrier to entry for many buyers. It's also worth noting that BYD is not a startup. They're one of the world's largest EV manufacturers and a leader in battery technology. With strategic partnerships, a growing global service network, and aggressive expansion plans, BYD is not just playing catch-up, they're aiming to lead. In a world where the EV space is increasingly crowded, the 2026 BYD Sealion 7 stands out. It's bold, capable, and technologically advanced, but also practical and priced right. Whether you're looking for your first EV or thinking about upgrading from your current model, this SUV should absolutely be on your radar. The Sealion 7 shows us that the future of electric mobility isn't just about range or speed. It's about making premium technology accessible to more people. And that, in itself, is pretty revolutionary.